Hey everybody, how's it going? Daryl here. Today I'll be reviewing, demoing, and unboxing this Ehaho 20-watt party laser L2600. And don't let the small, compact size of this laser fool you. It is pretty bright and is versatile enough to be operated through sound active mode, auto mode, and DMX. And Ehaho states that these can be used for live shows, weddings, parties, and nightclubs. And this light can be picked up on Amazon, and I have a link in the description below. And Ehaho sent me a couple of these to review. So without further ado, let's go ahead and unbox this thing. So we have this voucher right here. It comes with a QR code that says free product upgrade and a 1 to 2 year extended warranty. So we have our user manual and we have some wet wipes. I don't know how useful these will be, but still a nifty little gift. I like it. So we have our IEC power cord. We have our laser right here. Included are a couple remote controls. And of course, our Ehaho laser. This laser is just over 7 inches wide, 6 inches deep, and 2.5 inches tall. It's 2 pounds, 4 ounces. It feels pretty durable. It's made of an aluminum alloy. It says that it's 20 watts, but I'm assuming that's total power consumption. So my guess is that it's half a watt, meaning that it is a class 3B laser. And there are specific regulations for that in the US, and I'll have a link in the description below. You can read those for yourself. This laser has RGB, and it has 2 laser heads that can do 2 different patterns simultaneously. And the color mixing is pretty good. And in addition to having a red, blue, and green, it has a convincing yellow, cyan, and white, and purple. So this has several auto modes, including a sound active mode. It includes a remote control, which I'll show more in just a few moments. And it has DMX input. It has no ILDA input. All right, so here is the laser. So right here you have a warning that this thing is bright. You don't want to blind your guests, so do not shine this at eye level. You don't want people's lasting impression from your performance is blindness. And then here's the laser, and there's a fun little graphic right there. On the top here is this mounting bracket. The bracket already comes pre-installed, which is nice and convenient. You can adjust the angle of this. You could use this bracket to have this upside down like this, or hanging from a truss with your favorite mounting hardware. On the bottom we have these 4 metal feet, and then on the sides we have these heat sink things for heat dispersion. On the back is where all the exciting stuff is. Here is our power cord input. Here is our on and off switch. Here is a fan to help with heat cooling. DMX in and out. A knob to adjust sound active sensitivity mode. And our favorite 4-button LCD panel. Okay, so let's go ahead and plug it in, flip the on switch, and try it out. So yeah, right off the bat, it's in auto mode. It says like SE3. There's 3 different types of auto modes. SE3 is like more shape style animations. So 2 is more like graphics and animations. Like right now it's like a dolphin swimming. And this is just auto mode, so it's just looping at random some of these patterns. And if I want it to be sound active mode, I just click enter. And then there's like a little dot that appears there. There we go, it's a little bit easier to see now. So if you click enter, no dot, normal auto mode. If you want sound active mode, then you click enter. So that's the auto mode. So you click menu to enter the other modes, and there's 2 different types of DMX modes. There's simple DMX and expert DMX. And from either of these menus, you can click up or down to change it to your desired DMX address. And basic DMX has like 6 channels, and advanced DMX has 34. And I feel like the 6th one is like so basic and so minimal that if you're going to be using DMX at all, I think you should just do 34. And you can control both of the heads inside. You can change like the color, the speed, and then we have this really cool remote. You can change like the various settings. There's like auto, sound, DMX 34, DMX 6 channel. So let's put it back in auto just for funsies. And then when it's in auto mode or sound mode, you can choose like the different style. Remember how we saw there was 3, these are the 3 different kinds: light beam, animation, light beam, and animation. Oh, I guess I was a little bit wrong before. Yeah, there's 3 styles. So there's light beam, which is like more shapes and geometrical stuff. There's animation, which is more like that dolphin swimming, a guy running. Then light beam animation just loops through all of the animations. And 6 channel DMX is like super basic. and it's just gonna randomly loop through these things. You can't control like what the animation is at any given time, unless you choose like a bank of them. So yeah, DMX 34 channel, if you want a lot of control, I think that's the way to go. And you have other cool options. You can like change the color, you can invert the X, the Y, or swap the X and Y. So I pressed purple and the entire animation is one color of purple. Let's try cyan. So just like any IR remote, this is a little finicky. Let's do yellow. There we go, yellow. And so while it's cool to see like these patterns projected on this curtain, lasers are really cool as part of a show when you can see them in the air. So let's go ahead and fill the room with some haze and demo these things. Before I get into the demo, since I have two of these things, let's go ahead and master slave it. And notice that these don't have power linking, but that does have DMX linking. So this is the DMX out, so this is gonna be on my master. So plug in the male. And then the female goes into the slave, which will be the second unit. So to achieve master slave operation, the slave needs to be on expert DMX mode on channel 1. So enter, and here we go. It's not working. There we go. No, it's kind of has a delay. I wonder if it's the cord. Let me try a different DMX cable. All right, it wasn't working so great before, but I switched the DMX cable and it's working great now. Master slave, as you can see, each one is doing the same thing. It was until I jiggled it. Oh man. Okay, the master slave is a little bit finicky. I think this DMX port is a little bit finicky. Let's switch master and slave. Maybe that will work. I made this one the master, I made this one the slave. Yeah, it looks like there's some delays. Sometimes it looks pretty good. Like, here we go, this is pretty good. With our synchronized dolphin swimming. Doing the exact same thing. Nice. These patterns are exactly the same. Oh, there's a little bit of a delay there. I mostly am going to use this with DMX, so I'm not too worried about the master slave being a little wonky, having that slight delay. Alright, so what do I think about this laser? I think this laser comes in a nice compact package. This thing is incredibly lightweight and small and it feels very durable. But this thing comes at an extremely entry-level price, so this thing is really a good deal. So I think that this thing is like perfect for like smaller events and venues, and I think it will have an effect on even like larger venues, but there are brighter lasers that I think would be a better fit for a bigger venue. But they do cost more money, and these things are an incredible value for how much they cost. And this thing has like some pretty nice built-in patterns. I think that the DMX settings are a little bit intimidating at first. Once you get a hang of it, these are pretty nice and versatile to control. Well, thank you so much for watching the video up to this point. What are your thoughts on this laser? Let me know down in the comments below, and please smash like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.